Harris' diverse heritage mirrors America's evolving demographics. Kamala Harris, the daughter of immigrant parents, her father from Jamaica and her mother from India, embodies the shifting demographics landscape of the United States. As she takes the stage in Chicago on Thursday evening to accept the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. Democrats see Tim Walz-Harris' VP choice as a sign of changing masculinity in U.S. politics. During the selection process for her running mate, Vice President Kamala Harris found Minnesota Governor Tim Walz's response particularly compelling. When asked how he could contribute to the Democratic presidential ticket, Walz reportedly responded with the selfless "How can I help?" rather than seeking to assert his own influence in the role, according to sources close to the matter. Since his election, Walz has focused on enhancing Harris' image on the campaign trail, portraying her as a refreshing change in American politics, a woman who has faced criticism from Republican opponents like Donald Trump. It continued to bring a sense of optimism and joy back into the political sphere. Kamala Harris to deliver historic addresses at Democratic National Convention. Vice President Kamala Harris is set to deliver the most consequential speech of her political career on Thursday as she formally accepts the Democratic Party's nomination for the president following President Joe Biden's exit from the race just a month ago. Harris has a long harbored presidential aspirations, but her ambitions were previously hampered by the turbulent 2020 campaign and the challenging vice president tenure. However, since being propelled to the top of the Democratic ticket, she has narrowed the gap against Republican Donald Trump, fueled by passionate support from the voters. Should Harris trump in the November 5 elections, she will make history as the first Black and South Asian woman to elected president. U.S. elections outcomes to determine the fate of Wall Street banking regulations. Contentious regulations for U.S. bank, including proposed increasing a capital requirements, will not be finalized before the upcoming presidential election in November, raising uncertainty about whether the stringent rule will ever be implemented. This is according to 5 individuals with knowledge of the situations. The proposed Basel III endgame rule aimed to reshape how the bank with assets exceeding $100 billion manage their capital, a move that could restrict their lending and trading activities. While banking institutions argue that this additional emotional moment as Walz's son celebrated his father's nomination at Democratic Convention. In a poignant moment that quickly captured the heart of social media's user, 17-year-old Gus Walz, son of Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, rose to his feet in the tears as his father officially accepted the Democratic nomination for the vice president on Wednesday. The emotional display occurred during his father's speech at the Democratic National Convention, with Gus crying out, "That's my dad," as he pointed to the stage. The Harris campaign is banking on Governor Walz's Midwestern roots and what some Democrats describe as his embodiment of the modern masculinity to appeal to undecided and independent.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.